Hi everyone, I'm Manville Lego Technic, and today I want to show you this competition model that I'm building for the Summer Buoys 2025 camp. This might be a bit early to start a project like this, but small travel trucks are always nice, especially at this Zetro scale. So I thought, why not start building the model for this competition. The axles and part of the frame are based on a mock that's currently submitted on my Rubricable account, and it's called Reddish Roller. And that's because that model was a really good off-roader, and I want to use it as a base for such a model for the competition. And I have to do a few modifications, like install two Buoys motors as the original only had one, and make a functioning engine and steering wheel because the rules say that you need to have that. So that's where what's in the original ends and where our modifications start. The chassis is finished. As you can see, we have two Buoys motors here, and this type of suspension that ensures long travel. And right now the springs could be a bit softer, but given that the bodywork and also the buoys will add a lot more weight to the car, I think these will be fine. And for the steering wheel, I'm planning to just attach a lever and a link to this, so basically like a reverse link, which is the motor is on the axle, and then it drives the wheels, it steers the wheels through a gear rack, and it steers the steering wheel through a lever and link. So I mounted the buoys here, and the fake engine is in the rear. It is an inline 6, and the reason it is in the rear, which is not the most realistic position, is because if it was in the front, it would have collided with the steering motor, and the buoys has been moved to the front, making it a better center of gravity for stuff like slope climbing. The steering wheel has not yet been added, and it will be incorporated in the bodywork, I think, because that is much easier than just making a frame and then mounting a separate bodywork on top of that. And I want the bodywork to be removable, because that will make accessing the motors much easier. I replaced the inline 6 with a V8, and that's because it would have collided with the trailing arms, and I had to move the engine up, and if it was moved up already, I thought, why not replace it with a V8, because previously the engine banks, the cylinder banks, were also colliding with the trailing arms with the V8, but now there is enough space to fit everything. And I forgot to mention from the previous clip, I modified the way the lower trailing arms are routed, because otherwise they would have fallen off very easily, and now they do not fall off. So now I'm going to start building the bodywork. It's going to be in this reddish orange color. I think the polarization is going to be something like this. I don't know, we'll see. I'm back from an outdoor test drive of the chassis. As you can see by the stuff laying around on the table, I tried to make the functional steering wheel, and I also tried to make prototype bodywork in reddish orange, but I don't have enough parts for that. So I don't know about the bodywork, and I will have to somehow squeeze in the steering mechanism too. But the chassis performed amazing and it could go over almost anything. And the suspension is very flexible, it can drive over vertical obstacles as long as they are smaller than half of the tire's diameter, because otherwise it would be physically impossible to do it. And now I'll work on making the bodywork and the steering wheel. This is the bodywork that I made. Turns out I do have enough reddish orange parts. I just had to make the cabin a bit shorter, and yeah, I think it could probably look better. And it has openable doors, and it has a functional steering wheel that can work by moving the steering lever. So at the back we still got the V8 with the radiator and everything, and I had to harden the rear suspension, the front suspension a little bit, with two additional soft chocolate doors, as previously it was sagging a lot. The suspension is really flexible, which is the whole reason I'm using these springs attached directly to trailing arms method. That gives a really nice suspension travel, and it was actually quite a pain to design the front bodywork so that it doesn't hit the wheels when it is suspended. And right now it does actually hit the wheels a little bit, but in the real world this won't happen as the wheel stops moving before touching the mudguards. That's the limit of the flexibility of the suspension. So now what's left is to test it outside. And I'm back from the test drive, and the truck performed amazing. And with some skill you can even drive it uh, on stairs, down the stairs. And I think that's pretty cool. But you do need to be a bit careful because otherwise it will flip over. And the steering wheel also works. The truck has no problem steering, and yeah, the whole thing is just great. And the instructions will not get published anytime soon, as it needs to stay assembled until the camp. but there will be a function presentation video. And that would be it for this episode. Bye, and let me know what you think about this build and whether you will participate in the Bootcamp 2025. Bye.